Yo, man, yo, fuck what you going fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Yankee fan movement, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?
With the guests, you got Diz on. Yo, Diz, what's going on, bro?
What up, Kev?
Nah, shit, what's good with you, man?
Chilling, man.
Yo, my nigga, you always got the internet on fire for some reason. I see you and Cal going back and forth. What's good with that?
Man, I won't be doing nothing, man. It goes on fire by itself, man. I listened to the interview that you did with Cal.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, first of all, he kind of tried to make it seem like I was, like, hella out of pocket and coming out of nowhere calling him out, and it wasn't really like that. That's not what happened. And I didn't subliminally talk shit about him without adding him. What happened was a fan, pretty much one of his homies, like a lot of his fans, you know, they're always on that, like, really just negative, oh, come to Detroit and watch what will happen to you shit for no reason, like as if I'm trying to start a war or some shit. So, like, they're always saying this shit. So they tagged me, and one of his fans tagged us both in some shit where he was like, yo, some shit, like, he was, like, referring to the Pat battle or whatever, and he was like, some shit like Cal will do you like Pat or some shit like that, where he was talking about. I was like, bro, first of all, that's not going to happen, because if he ever this is what my exact quote was. Like, I wasn't talking shit. I was just saying, if me and him ever battled and he grabbed me and did all that crazy shit where he, like, violated the fuck out of me, yeah, I would fucking react to it in a violent way. It's pretty much what I said. And
you said you would slap the dog shit out of him.
Yeah, exactly. If he touched me like that, of course I would, though. I wouldn't do that out of nowhere. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to go over there and provoke him to do some shit. If I battled Cal, I would respect his space and I wouldn't do any of that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just, I don't know, I don't go into battles looking for fights, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how so, like, whatever he sees, however he sees it, like, he just woke up, like, 2 weeks later after this tweet happened, and he was attached in the tweet. It's not like I had to put, like, his name in it. You know what I mean? That's too many characters, my boy. He was already attached in the tweet, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, like, I was making a random statement. I wasn't saying I want to battle Calico and fight him. And second of all, to the thing about him referring about Pat, my boy, first of all, the shit I was talking about, what he did against Pat, we was all mad about that. Why am I getting singled out for some shit all of us were mad about for him doing? Like, everybody thought that he fucking did a lot of extra shit in that battle, and fools were fucking hella mad and didn't even want to see him battle, a lot of people, you know what I mean? And this is not just coming from me. You see the comments everywhere. So I was just speaking on my point of view on the battle, like, yeah, you did a bunch of extra shit you didn't need to do because you were friends with the guy. Like, he went as far as saying me and Math were homies before the battle, and that's why what happened between us was whack. Well, if all the shit that Pat said about, you know, his boy and all that shit was fucking whack, then why, when they were in Arizona, they were doing videos together and laughing and chilling together, then he goes into the battle and, like, literally is like the savior of fucking Detroit, and it's like, come on, man, like, I just called it for what it was. To me, what he did with Pat was bullshit, and I wasn't, like, trying to protect nobody. I wasn't doing no. If Pat would have did the same shit, I would have said the same thing. I think when Pat violated Nils, I thought he was a fucking dickhead for that. You remember that shit when he picked up Nils and did all that shit? We was all in Sweden. It was a fucking dickhead whack move. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I don't side up with people because I'm friends with them. I just side up with motherfuckers because logically, like, what you doing? Me and Matt was a completely different situation, and he's still going on about how he got set up, and, like, cool, man. Like, people got all their ways how to define it. A lot of people think his third round had me in my feelings, and that's why I fired on him. And then other people think it's because he set me up, and it's just always people going to define it the way they want to. I think Calico just misunderstood, like, me just, you know, and this also comes back from, again, him. Like, I wasn't even, like, this goes back to the master. Like, how you going to say I was tripping on the Pat shit when me and Matt battled, Calico was saying all types of crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, so whatever. I mean, and if we ever battle, I'm open to it now. How about that? I'm open to it now. You guys are really good at creating battles. I'll tell you that much. I'll tip my hat to you, bro.
So he said he would come at the bunker and do it. Would you do it at the bunker?
I heard what he said. I heard him say he don't want to do it unless it's in L.A. I'll be honest with you, Caps, and I'm going to be like a very straightforward person like I always am with you when I come on here. I think the battle shouldn't happen in L.A., but I mean, if we end up doing it in L.A., cool. I think the battle should be in Canada, to be honest with you, and I'm going to tell you why. So both of us don't have our entourages there. You understand that? Like, let's be real here. I'm not trying to compete with and see who's more. I know who I run with. He knows who he runs with. You know what? Let's just me and Calico battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was thinking, like, we should have just did that shit in Toronto, because if it's in America anywhere, it's going to probably get crazy. You know that, just because of how Calico feels about the battle. You can tell my animosity is not the same towards him. Like, he woke up and he want to body me. So, like, and I get it. He want to 3-zip me and all this shit, and it's cool. And he hasn't battled in a long time, and I think, you know, when you come back, he might have a good performance. I'll give him the benefit of doubt more than I would with Clips. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
yeah, I think Calico right now is in a position to put on good performances. He's a worthy opponent right now. But, like, I mean, you know, am I going to stop everything I got going on to battle Calico and shit? Me and Hollow already planning our own shit. And, like, I got shit already set up, like, to where I'm doing outside of shit outside of battle rap because I'm trying to build my shit, like I've told you guys several times before. You know what I mean? So, do I have to stop all this to do a battle with Calico right now? It's probably not going to happen. But, I mean, I'm open to it. You know, 2017, I pretty much said I'm not doing battles for the rest of this year.
Well, you know what? You know what, Diz? So, who wins the battles? What I want to know. Who wins?
Who wins between me and Calico? You know
Yeah.
what? I'm always a rational person, and I'm going to tell you exactly who wins. Whoever comes more prepared that day, bro. Look, like, I mean, you can be the most prepared in your life, bro, and you can go into a battle, and you cannot deliver this shit the way you wanted to deliver it. It happens. It can happen to any one of us. So, you know, the whole bravado before the battle, like, yo, I'm going to 3-0 and blah, blah, you know, like Joe and I did, that's cool, and it's good fucking build up to the battle. It's awesome momentum, but at the end of the day, let's be realistic about the situation. It's a really fucking. I'm not gonna, you know, be dismissive towards the fact that it's a very fucking. It's potentially a very good battle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think you would wrap circles around him. You rap way. I think you would just rap.
And I mean, and he has his powers.
That real streetwise, he got that shit down pat.
No, he got his powers, and I heard you say you'd predict that he would beat me, and that's fine because I'll tell you what, man.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
I don't know. Somebody said that, and that's fine though. Like, I'll be real with you. Whoever said he would beat me, I could dig that because you know what? Like, sometimes more simple shit can overpower the complex shit depending on how it's delivered. And Calico's really good at that. Let's not be fucking, you know, let's not be oblivious to the fact that he's good at making simple shit be very effective. You know what I mean? That's what he's good at doing. Sue Surf is good at that. There's a lot of battlers that are actually good at that, and that's their strong point. Even Cassidy's good at that. You know what I mean? Cassidy's good at taking some normal-ass shit and making it sound good. And they're all in that bracket where it's more of a swag thing, and I get it. That's cool. But, you know, we prepared for everybody differently. And if I battled for Calico, just like he's saying he's going to approach me differently, I'd approach him different too. So whatever. That'd be a crazy battle. I mean, whatever. I ain't going front. But I ain't really interested in it in the moment. No, at the moment, doing other shit. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for this movie to come out too, man. Like, and then, like, I'm going to get back to these battles. I might do some international shit, you know what I mean, for fun.
But the Cali and something you trying to go out your way for, you don't feel like.
Nah, but Calico's a worthy opponent to prepare for, though. You know what I mean? That's somebody you got to drop what you do, and you can't have your fucking foot in 500 other things when you're doing that. I'm not going to battle Calico while I'm fucking structuring like a business plan and doing 1,000 other things and trying to put my music and merch together and all my shit and then write for Calico. I don't got time for that.
You know what? Let me ask you this. Because I honestly feel like niggas be thinking that niggas underrate you some. Whose status rises if y'all battle? Does that help your status or does that help your status?
I think you know what? In a weird way, it helped both of us in this scenario. That's why he's kind of, in a way, I don't know what's his reasoning behind wanting to battle me, but there's a marketing genius in the fact that he would want to set that up because something about that battle would cause. You know what's good about my battles is when they're split in half. Like even with the official shit, like it's good that people argue and they say crazy shit and they fucking and there's a demographic that's gonna line up against me. I think that's healthy for me, even though it looks bad in the beginning. really in the long run, it's really healthy for me. My battles have the most comments on them all the time. And I just, like, I battled Official and got 250,000 views on King of the Dot in a week. I think that's the quickest the girls ever got views, probably, bro. Like, think about it. Like, so it's just how you create and you market shit and how you put it out. And just, like, me and Calico would be a clash where it would have, like, it would bring a lot of people together and it'd make them argue and all that shit. But that's healthy for the shit. That's what the debate is about. And that's what, that's what this shit is about, really.
Well, definitely. As far as the Official battle, talk to me on how you feel about that battle, bro.
I mean, I definitely now looking back on it, since I had enough time to look at it, I definitely, like, wish I went harder in the third round and just completely kept on fucking, like, gassing it towards the last bar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if look, a lot of people are saying, like, after I hit the weed, I just, like, floated away and I just fucking lost all my energy. I don't know if it was the weed because I don't remember. But I hit that fucking blunt mid-round and then I went into La La Land. But, I mean, I'm always high when I'm battling, so I don't really know if that really is going to affect it. But, I got to a point where I felt like I did enough in the battle, and it always feels that way when you're alive. And then when you watch it back on camera, you're like, fuck. I've done that before in other battles, you know what I'm saying, where I just kind of feel like it's already done. I did that with Averb. You know what I mean? Because I freestyled the whole first round, and I felt like I just replied to you with a freestyle. In my head, the guy was already obliterated. You know what I mean? When I should have just kept on gassing throughout the whole thing. I chilled out for a little bit.
That shit looked crazy to me. It looked like at first.
I like it. I like it, bro, because what were you saying?
I was going to say, everybody says, like, niggas is like, oh, Diz ain't saying nothing. He's spilling. Like, I don't feel like that. I feel like you're...
Nah, there's a lot of bars in there. But you know what? I'll tell you what. You know what's good about it, though? It's good because, like, a lot of the people that are directly, that know us, that know me and Official, and that, the direct family and community, they might side up against her, with her more because they'll side up on her side more because she was more direct with me. She technically battled me more than I battled her. But that was the whole point for me when I did the battle. I don't take away points from that because I feel like I demolished all chicks. Like, demolished Hillary. I demolished all of them. Like, everybody got bodied. Like, it wasn't – and it was meant to – and I think my mistake was being oblivious to the fact that taking it from an event that was all girls versus men where the theme was like that, so it was okay for me to get crazy, taking that to an event where people weren't expecting it, and it was like, whoa, especially after Carter Deems and Bunny just had, like, a crazy-ass, like, love story. My shit was, like, out of nowhere, and I get that. You know what I mean? It wasn't even meant for that crowd, bro. It felt like our battle was an alien battle to that event, and it was just put on last minute, which it was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so,
okay.
I think that also affected it in terms of how people looked at it over there. But, I mean, I got more reaction, and people could, they could attribute that to the fact that it's in Cali. But, Doug, let's be honest, bro. Watch all my battles. I get more reaction than everyone in every city. In every city. Everywhere I go.
But Biz, she had some shit. She was punching your head off.
Look, man, the peace and quiet shit was my favorite bar of the battle. I ain't gonna front. It was the best bar of the battle. It probably was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just, for me, it wasn't even about Official. I wasn't trying to battle Official. You know what I mean? And another thing is, the way my whole shit, like how I prepare to do it for like the first time, and every time shit gets postponed, there's something weird about it. No matter how prepared you are, like the shit happened with Rex. It's the weirdest shit. I'm really just going to do this from now on. When a battle gets canceled, bro, I'm never doing it again. Like, if a battle, if I have a battle scheduled and we do all this momentum leading up and people buy tickets and then a battle gets canceled, like what happened with Rex and what happened with Official. If that shit happens to me again, I'm not going to reschedule the battle because I feel like it loses some type of shit in it. Like, me and Official was supposed to be a way bigger battle.
Well, I think hold on,
still got a $250,000.
But hold on, Dan. I kind of feel like you downplaying a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The battle wasn't terrible. It was actually, it was a good battle.
Of the night. It should have been the battle of the night, and I don't know whether people feel that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, me and Official was set to be the craziest shit.
They didn't really plan out.
And I feel like it took away our steam, man. Like, it gave us more time to prepare, and I felt more solid or whatever. But then I had way more shit, and it was like I didn't even know what I wanted to say. Now I had new shit, and it just takes away steam, dog. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying next battles that I do, if they ever get canceled, I think it's a good idea for me to just leave them that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? You know why I want to see you battle Calico? If you really think about, because you battled Verb, you battled Cortez. It's
I
just
battled
like
everybody, bro. That's why if I battle Calico, whatever, man. Like I've battled every single person on earth. Like Hitman and Con are probably the only people I haven't battled. And I'm still my battle Rock. And I told people I was open to battle Ice because I got a whole round for him now because we were supposed to battle at Drake's party.
Hold on, you said you might battle Rock.
Ice, I said.
No, but before that you said Rock.
Yeah, because they want to set that up for like a URL West Coast thing, and I'm open to it for like later on next year.
They hit you up, URL hit you up about that?
Yeah, man, I'm always talking to them. Like they know what's up. Like I talk to them about this shit. Like they want to do some crazy West Coast shit out here. I'm with it. Like whatever. Like we do some like crazy shit where Rock will come out here and I'll battle him. Like I'll do something like that because I feel like Rock had so much respect for me to the point where I would feel stupid not accepting this battle because to me it reminds me of the way the Solomon shit was. That's how me and Solomon were, and that reminds me of a classic. When two people really respect each other, it really creates a classic. All that fake beef shit, that's cool. And, people want me and Calico to, like, damn near fight or whatever people want.
See, that's my whole plot. See, that's my only issue with all this.
What?
Is it going to be a rap battle or is it on some, let me see if Cal does this to this like he did to Pat State.
That's what everybody wants to see, and that's why
I back down if Cal does it to him. Now, if niggas want to see it just for that, I don't want to see it for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be a bad battle.
Now you understand how I feel about the whole situation. You just summed it up for me without me saying it. Yeah, because I'm not trying to, like, people think, like, because of what happened with me and Matt, like, what, you think I'm trying to fight all the battlers in the game now? Like, what is this? And, like, the shit that happened with Boondock, like, that was whatever, man. Like, those are weird, isolated situations that should have never happened, bro. And, I've fought with a lot of battlers before behind camera. They're not the first. I've fought, like, 5 battlers before. People don't know about this shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't really like publicizing it. If it happens on the camera, it happens. Nobody fucking lined up cameras to see Billy Boondock or nobody set up Math or none of that shit. People don't look to create, views out of negative shit because that really doesn't really help in the long run, I promise you. Like when people just Google your name, that's why Math didn't get into Canada?
Why?
Well, Math, he did some, like, crazy shit why he couldn't get into Vancouver. He said they were racist and all this weird shit. But the reality is they found out he was Math Hoffa. And what happened was they Googled his name, and all that came up was him fighting.
What?
Our fight came up. Him and Sirius came up. All that shit came up. That's what they saw out there. So they didn't let him in the country. Shit like that will start to happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So people start noticing you for the negative shit, you know what I mean? And it's really not a good shit. I don't think Calico even wants to go that route. For whatever reason, he thinks that it's a good thing. People probably think because we got a lot of views over it and it caused a huge riff in battle rap.
That was a good look.
Repeated. It shouldn't be repeated. That was a crazy situation in battle rap history, and it's just we moved on. It was damn near 3 years ago. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know what's up with Calico, man, but we'll see what's up. Like, I mean, I'm open to that battle, and like I said, I'm open to an Ice battle. That's my boy, too. You know what I mean? I'll battle Ice on some, friendly shit, all bars, whatever.
Okay.
That's what people want to hear anyways. They don't want to hear the gay personal shit. I promise you. All the personal shit is what ruins battle rap. Yo, let's get to the personal stuff. Like, that ain't cool. that ain't cool. That, like, people having to research a bunch of shit to understand the punchline ain't battle rap. You know what I mean? So, I would like to set up battles with certain people, you know what I mean? And we'll see what happens in the future. But till then, I'm on timeout, man. I'm not gonna go back on my word right now unless motherfuckers offer me some astronomical number.
Okay. So, but you are open for Cal. The numbers is right. You are open for Head Ice, and you are open for Tay-Rock.
Yeah, I am. Like, those are people that, because Rock and Ice, those are two people, like, I want to give those battlers the look anyways because I think they deserve to have a huge, crazy battle like that, like a different battle. You know what I'm saying? Both of them. Like, it would be crazy for both of them. We'd get a lot of views. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would watch me and Rock, and I'm pretty sure Rock would prepare for me pretty crazy. So you'd probably see the best Rock versus me. So, and you know, like I know, the best Rock is a pretty entertaining fucking battler.
All right, I got you. You want Rock to be fire? I think that would be fire.
Yeah, like I mean, just imagine him at his best. That's all you got to see. Never mind what I'm gonna bring. People should just be like, all right, cool. We watching this just to see Rock be at his best. It's cool. A lot of people watch my official battle to see me lose. Like that's what a lot of people said. Hey, I only watched the official battle because people said he lost. Even Cal said that. It wasn't the only person that said that. That's kind of generally the you know, a lot of like the consensus. A lot of people watch my battles because a lot of my battles get views from people that don't really want to see me win the battle. They just watch it because, you know, they hear the other guy did really good. So it's cool. Rock will be a crazy battle. You know what I mean? But yeah, I gotta get off the phone, Caps, man. Hey,
I appreciate it,
man. I got you. Oh, any day, as always, man. I'll at you.
Got you.
Yo, man, yo, man, yo, fuck what you going to fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Nigga. What up, niggas, you good?